Well, I'm back at it again, talking about ShannyforChrist. Why am I doing this video? Well, it's because Shanny can't keep her goddamn mouth shut. At this point, I don't see any hope for her. She has completely lost her mind. And honestly, I don't see any future for her where she comes out on top. Oh, and those videos that she posted in the past few weeks of April, starting at the beginning. Oh my God. I cannot believe someone like her can be that delusional to the point where she thinks she is God's perfect angel. Honestly, if anything, she is. I have said this, and I'm going to continue saying this. She is a demon spawned from the pit of hell. She'll never succeed in the name of Jesus. And all that shit she posted, where she made death threats to Nancy Pelosi, of all people. And she even threatened Oprah as well. Oprah! You don't do that. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that she also threatened Dr. Phil. I don't know if she threatened him on Twitter, but she made a video saying that Dr. Phil and the other McGraws are selfish a-holes. You're one to talk, Shanny. Oh, no. Now, she gloats about how God is spoiling her and how she's being spoiled and how all her haters and her detractors are gonna suffer. And she's just drinking Dr. Pepper. How does that taste, Shanny? You ain't the only one who's God's perfect little angel. Although I do manage to keep myself humble, unlike you. Again, I am going to keep saying this. You're not a real Christian. Because real Christians don't send death threats to people that they don't like. Real Christians are more reserved, more humble, more generous, kind-hearted. And you, Shanny, are the exact opposite of what a Christian is. I mean, I have prior history with mental illness. As I've stated once before, you, Shanny, are a disgrace. Exploiting your son's mental illness, even though he doesn't want to be on the internet, and you do it anyways. You don't deserve to have children. You don't deserve to have your sons in your household. The reason why people are calling Child Protective Services on your ass is because they're concerned about the sons, the boys. They're concerned about their safety. Because you are not fit to being a mother. Real mothers help their kids, guide them, show them love, and give them a shoulder to cry on. All you did was post a freaking live stream for everybody to take pity on you. And then you had to interject and ask for prayers for yourself, not your son, not your family, you. It goes to show that you are a narcissistic demon from hell. Excuse me. The Dr. Pepper. And you claim that your mother is an abusive woman. Well, I hate to disappoint you, Shanny, but Irate Alex spoke with your mother, and she's got a whole lot to say about you, darling. You're so full of yourself. And according to what your mother said, and according to what Burnt Toast said about you, you didn't even finish high school. You refused to do all your work when you were homeschooled. Your parents tried their best to provide for you. And what did you do? You ignored them. You just decided that they weren't worthy of your attention. And also, the reason why you were kicked out was because you were being disruptive. I don't know what made you this way, or how far this rabbit hole goes, but honestly, you are a lost cause. The fact that a lot of people, like Irate Alex, Fat Geeky, Charlie Gold, and Life of a Free Spirit are talking about you is detrimental to what drives you to be this vindictive, this conniving, this evil. And honestly, you don't know why people are attacking you? Are you really that stupid? Or are you just trying to paint yourself in a different light just so that people will take pity on you? There's a reason why you have a Kiwi Farms thread made about you. Because you have done this before to other people. You've been known to be a backstabber. You're a psychopath. And you're a bald-faced liar. And now, you're delusional. Well, more delusional than what you were before. Honestly, I've seen people like you who think they're above everyone else. And you know where they are at. Some are dead, and others are continually losing their grip on reality. You are heading in that direction. This really needs to stop, Shanny. If you continue to go after people, continue to make threats about how God is punishing us with the coronavirus, seriously, Shanny? You think God cares about someone like you? You think that because someone got hurt or someone who died, you think that's all because God was punishing them? How far detached from reality are you? Honestly, are you really so devoid of life that you would create your own realm of reality to escape because you refuse to take responsibility as an adult? Your children need you, Shanny. They need their mother. And what are you doing? You're making poop videos, calling out people that you don't like. You have got to be the most vile, disgusting person I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of worse people like you. And frankly, I don't know if I could stomach another minute of you ranting and raving like a complete and utter psychopath. You sound like a generic serial villain from a low-budget anime Saturday morning cartoon. Go back to effing Teenage Mutant Turtles. You sound like some Scooby-Doo villain. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those damn internet trolls. And you have the utter gall to play the victim with your fake, sad CNN tears. You are nothing. And honestly, you're not going to probably see this video because you don't like it when people criticize you. And honestly, you might not think that I'm a threat to you because I am nobody. I am less than you. And it's because I don't have that many subscribers. I only have a few subscribers, but majority of those could either be sock puppet accounts. But if I continue on, maybe I might get more if I continue to stay on YouTube. Honestly, Shanny, your ego has warped your mind to the point where you cannot feel any remorse for your actions. And I pity you. Because you've had a lot of potential to be a better person, but you decided to take the direct approach and be a complete and utter hypocrite. And, of course, you claim that you're God's daughter, God's baby girl, and that God is smiting all of your detractors, all of your enemies. And you saying that, and you're making up some stupid excuses about how the coronavirus was created from the sun because of its name. And your husband, Rev, acts like your hype man, shouting nonsense, which you agree with. And you dare use the book of Revelation as a crutch to scare your enemies? Excuse me. How desperate are you to get that much attention that you would threaten people with the Bible? Honestly, I only read one passage in the Bible, and that's Psalm. And it's usually the prayers that would seek some comfort for some people. Sorry if I jumbled up my words. Then again, Shanny, you do the same thing too. I mean, I digress. You probably have bad grammar because you didn't finish school. And you cannot believe that I am more capable of holding my own if it means I have to go toe-to-toe with you. But I don't have to do that. Other people have done it for me. I'm just along for the ride. Even if I have to continue making videos calling you out, I would do that in a heartbeat. Even if I have to make reaction videos on your sick and disgusting behavior, I would do that. I would continue to exploit you and expose you for the evil monster you are, because all this hate, all this criticism, this hatred, this vitriol, abject animosity being directed towards you, it's not from us. Everything that we are talking about is from your own admission. We weren't the ones who leaked all the bad stuff about you. That was all you. And you would have the utter gall to say that we are petty? You would mock people for dying? You would mock people's misfortune? You say that Charlie Gold was arrested when in actuality she was asked to come to the police station where she was living to get a picture so that she could put this behind her, because the reason why she was arrested, she wasn't really arrested. The reason why she went to the police station was a traffic violation, a minor traffic violation. And she wasn't aware about that. She was busy unpacking, ready to settle into her new place once she moved. And the person who died barely even knew who you were. That person didn't talk about you. And of course, the car accident that Fat Fit Geeky was in was just a minor fender bender. And she did say in her video that that car was old and had a lot of problems. Luckily, she got out unscathed and might be getting a new car soon. What do you have to say about that, Shanny? What do you have to say about that? You are absolute garbage. And I would not be surprised if you would use mental disability as an excuse for why you're acting like this. You're nothing but a leech on society. And we'd be better off without you polluting our air and corrupting us. So, what I should suggest for you, Shanny, is that you should get off your high horse, take responsibility for once, and get your head out of your crap-stained rectum, you self-righteous, indiscretionate, narcissistic, petty, feeble-minded little worm. Man, that felt good. And I have to say this again. For the second time, I will address this message to you. Go to hell, Shanny, for Christ. And why not take your husband, Revelation News, with you? Because we're better off without you in this world. And that's all I have to say. So, I hope folks at home like this video, and I hope you forgive me for the random noises in the background. I've been getting notifications. They pop up randomly, and I'm also wanting to reach out to people like Irate Alex, Charlie Gold, Fatfit Geeky, Life of Free Spirit, and other people who have talked about Shanny. I would like to thank those people for exposing Shanny for the evil monster she is. And if you like this video, make sure to click and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at rgjaime91. You can also follow me on Twitch under Rickzilla1. And see you later, guys. So, peace out.